Hey guys, this is Sakuro-san, and today I am going to draw Draculaura. Now, I did this drawing on paper before I drew her on Photoshop, and I don't like it because I kind of messed up the face shape a bit, and it doesn't look anything like Draculaura. So I kind of redrew her in a way, the eyes are like all the facial features, like the eyes and the lips were kind of the same, but the nose and the face shape was different. So yeah, because I drew the nose wrong as well. So I drew the eyes first, and I also linked all those freaking layers of Claudine's layers into, so I don't accidentally confuse them with Draculaura's layers. Also tried to merge them or group them together, but I couldn't, so I just left them as it is, and then I made a new layer and called it Drac Eye. So I drew Drac's eyes, and I wanted them to be a bit like an almond shape. And this is the photo that I use as a reference, by the way. Last time I said the name wrong. The person who actually drew this is Etalon, not Enchantium. It's like sometimes just the styles look quite similar, and I confused the two. So yeah, yeah. So I'll put the picture right here, and yeah. Kind of like it's kind of like a doll repaint, and she took away all the factory paint on Draculaura's original G1 doll and painted on it in her style Draculaura. I kind of want, like I said in the last one, I kind of wanted to change my style up a bit, and I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more similar to hers, but not really. Like, I wanted my art style to have more undertone colors, because whenever I color, it's just like I choose a darker color of the color that I would first color before, when you shade. You always choose a darker color and a lighter color, and then you blend those together when you're shading. But that didn't really. But after a while, I got bored of that, and I was just like, it looks too simple. So I'm now thinking I could just add undertones. This one, she doesn't really have the undertones. You really can't see that well, by the way. And so did yeah, I just use a circle as a to use while I get the face shape right, by the way. And because she's all pink and her undertones are also pink, so I just use pink the whole time. So Claudine didn't have much undertone either. She was just basically, which was also the same thing, when shading, I just use a darker color of her skin color just to do shading, and contour. When you contour, you use a darker color of your skin color just to contour, one shade darker usually, or a few shades darker. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure once I get to the other characters, I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. I think maybe I'll do Cleo next, but she doesn't have much undertones either when I did her. So I might do Frankie next because she had more undertones. And Frankie's undertone was purple. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do Frankie next, and that's my Spotify. So yeah, I've done the whole face by now. And now I'm gonna move on to the hair or the eyebrows. So I gave Draculaura a V fringe because I kind of like the V fringe that her new G3 reboot has. So I gave her a V fringe or V bangs. V bangs. That's what it's called. So yeah, and then I draw her eyebrows. I had to redraw her eyebrows as well. I realized I made them the wrong shape and they were also too high up. So then I did more of her hair. I did her chunky highlights, which I love. I love her chunky highlights so much that I decided to do chunky highlights in my hair. And yeah, I love it still. But very soon I'm probably gonna change it. Like probably in my last year of uni, I'm gonna change my hair. And now then I'm not gonna have chunky highlights anymore. So yeah, I did her face. I gave her a face frame as well because I know in the show she doesn't have a face frame, but I decided to give her one because I think when you have a fringe, you just look better with a face frame. But I've never seen someone that has bangs without a face frame in quite a long time, to be honest. I think the last time I saw someone with bangs and no face frame was when my mom had bangs. And that was quite a long time ago. And she didn't have a face frame, she just had straight cut bangs and that was it. But my mom doesn't have bangs anymore, so I can barely remember what she looks like with bangs, to be honest. If I can find a picture of her with bangs, I would show you, but to be honest, I don't think she wants me to show you a picture of her with bangs. She doesn't like the bangs herself when she did it. Well, now she doesn't like it. I think back then she did. But yeah. So I'm giving her the pigtail. 2 pigtails. I'm drawing the pigtail over Cleo's arm, even though I don't need to. I'm probably gonna like draw over it later when I draw Cleo. But anyway, what do you think I should do with Cleo? Do you think when I give her undertone, what undertone should I give her? Because I can't really tell what her undertone is. I know she has warm undertones. That's what I sort of did when I colored her in, and then I also did her skin a bit too dark because I tried to color her in with Copics, with Copics marker, and it didn't work. So I decided to I'm probably just gonna give her the white skin color later on when I color her when I draw her later the next time. Maybe the next video, but then I might do Frankie. I don't know. Probably But then there's also Gulia, which also didn't do much. I just gave her a darker gray shade. I'm thinking maybe I could give her purple, or blue, a really light blue as an undertone for Gulia. Because when a zombie, is a dead person, you somehow have this blue hue when you die. So yeah. Or you look extra pale as well. So yeah, I might give her a blue undertone Yeah, now so here's the thing. You'll notice later after this that I've changed her outfit a little bit. Just to make her vest or her top look more like a corset on top of a blouse. So yeah, see, I'm doing it right now. I'm making it look more like a corset that is over a blouse. And then, yeah, that's not much. I didn't really make much of a difference to this drawing. I basically just like improve the face shape and the nose, and then I changed her clothing a little bit, and I made her hand a little bit smaller because I realized it's a bit too big. So I made it a bit smaller, and yeah. You won't see that until the end, by the way. I don't draw her hand until the very end, so yeah. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and yeah. Sayonara!